Hey YouTube, it's Sweet Surrender Arts, Cecilia, of course. And this, I wanted to do a quick video. First and foremost, I got extensions. They are fusion extensions. I ordered this hair online, and it's virgin hair. And I think I got it in 22 inches, so it is pretty long. But I love it. I don't care. And yeah, I actually have prepared a video where I talk about my extensions more in depth. But today, this video is about my head tattoo. So, can you see it? Can you see it? So, I want to actually do a video just for my head tattoo. And I get this a lot. I've had it for about 3 weeks now. And the number one question I get is, did it hurt? Yes, of course it hurt. It's on my skull. And like my bones right here. And the skin is like super duper thin. So yeah, it definitely hurts. So when I got it done, a friend of mine actually owns a couple shops. His name is Jay, and if you're in the Hampton Roads area, he owns Executive Tattoo, which I believe Executive is in Suffolk, or is it Tattoo Skills in Suffolk? He owns Tattoo Skills and Executive Tattoo, and both are owned by him. One's in Suffolk and one's in Chesapeake. So definitely look them up on Facebook. I'll provide the links in the description box. But yeah, he's gone to a couple of the expos around here, and he's going to be going to an expo overseas, I believe in January. I can't remember. But I've been wanting to get this done, and he's been like, hey, when you're ready, when you're ready. So I said, yeah, let's do it right now. And so he had an opening, and he was like, well, how about we do it, this day? I said, okay. So it was actually raining outside, and it was like a perfect day to just go get tattooed. I was super nervous, but I was like so ready to do it. So I drove out there, and we're waiting. He gets the design up, and what I wanted was a rose. And I really didn't tell him any color scheme or like any fonts or anything. I just told him, look, I trust your skills. I mean, I'm an artist too, and yeah, I'm picky, but I've seen his work. I love it. So I said, all right, I want a rose with some leaves and the phrase, just let me go. And if you follow me, you know that this is a tribute to my grandmother. And because her last words were just let me go. So quick side note, and I'll just share this story with you because my grandmother means a lot to me, and it actually today is the 4-year anniversary of her going to heaven, and I'm going to try not to get emotional, but she passed from cancer. She had lung cancer, emphysema, and heart disease, and I shared a really special bond with her. Every summer growing up, I went down to Florida, and I spent every summer with her and my grandparents, of course, like my grandfather and all my cousins, my aunts and uncles, and my dad. And so I didn't get to go to her funeral 4 years ago. I was in Colorado, and I couldn't make it out there. So I've been wanting to do something for her, a tribute for her. And this is what I wanted. And as soon as I had my heart set on it, no one was going to talk me out of it. I've had some people try to talk me out of it. Yeah, and good luck with that. So I got it done, and I went, and so I'm laying down in the table, or was it a table? Yeah, it was like a table. Lay down. Basically had to like kind of lay flat on my back, which is really uncomfortable. I have a nerve syndrome in my leg, so like me laying flat like this is not comfortable, like at all for me. So I ended up kind of like going on my side, kind of almost in a fetal position. So he started up here with the lettering, and honestly, like up here, it wasn't that bad. I don't know if he just wasn't pressing as hard or what, but I felt like this was okay. And he kind of started, he did the outline. He didn't do a harsh black outline. I don't know if you can see it. Let me turn off my lamp. There we go. He really didn't do a harsh outline at all. There is no black outline. It's all color. So, and I left that all up to him. I just knew it was going to look great. He did want to put a black border around it, But he said, well, let's see how you handle the tattoo. We'll see. Because I wanted to, like, go ahead and add more filigree. I wanted it to go all the way down here. And, yeah, that didn't happen. So, you know, I don't remember what order he went into or anything. I was just concentrating on dealing with the pain. So, um, yeah, it took about maybe 2.5 hours. I don't really remember how long it took. And as far as like if the shading or the lining hurt more, honestly, like it all felt the same to me. Certain tattoos, certain parts of your body, the lining hurts more, obviously, because it's like a more concentrated needle. Um, but yeah, it just all hurt equally. Hurt equally. I was doing good for like the first hour and a half. Um, and he was saving like this spot for last because your temple's right here, and that is a pressure point, of course. And yeah, by the time he got to this, I was holding my head like this. I was like pressing down on my pressure point, like stretching my skin and like just digging into my face. I was like, oh god. There's a few little times I, you know, made some noises and I did shed a couple tears. I'm not even gonna lie. Um, he said I did pretty good. I was a warrior, I guess, and that I was a little squirmy-ish, um, but I did pretty good, and that was pretty much it. The white, of course, the white highlights hurt a lot. It would probably hurt the most. The same with this tattoo. When I got white put into it, yeah, white hurts because it's a color he's really trying to pack into there. So, but it came out gorgeous. It just came out gorgeous. And when I saw it, I started crying. Like, I don't know if maybe my grandmother was there in spirit and she saw it. I don't know. Like, I believe in stuff like that, but I don't want to get into that right now. But I cried and I love it. And every day I'm reminded of my grandmother, especially now that I have this. And it's just everyone asks me all the time, does that hurt? You know, why did you do it? You know, you're crazy or it's not for me. And I just want to say, yeah, this isn't going to be for everybody. I have my tattoos and I only have about, how many tattoos do I have? 9 or 10? I don't know. But I mean, like, yeah, I have them here. I have them here. I have them here. Like, that is my self-expression. To me, this is art. And I'm an artistic person. I'm a very spiritual person. Each of my tattoos have a meaning to them. Like, all of them do. Um, do all my tattoos have meanings? I'm trying to think now. Yeah. I don't even think I have a random tattoo at all. Like, all of them mean something to me. Um, you know, I have my first tattoo was a kanji character, which I would like to show you guys, but like I don't feel like showing skin and stuff. But I have a lower back kanji tattoo that says strength, and I got that. It was my first tattoo. I just graduated basic training in the Army. I was in Fort Huachuca, Arizona. I was 18 years old, so I did it. $50. My second tattoo was after I had my daughter, Arabella, and I actually have kind of like a watercolor-ish mermaid on my shoulder blade. And there's actually a folk story about a mermaid named Arabella. So that was kind of a tribute to her. And then this is my third one. I got these in Colorado. Each star represents somebody that's passed that is now in heaven. So I have my little grandma. I have my friend Dan Giannette that passed away from the Army, an IED attack. Who else do I have? My great grandmother, Gio, a childhood friend of the family, Mimi, and then I believe the other one was my Aunt Connie. And what else? I'm trying to think what my other tattoos were. So I have that. I have 2 nautical stars on my hips, one blue and one red. And that kind of has a double meaning. each of these stars are, one's for my daughter, one's for my son. But also nautical stars represent in the military, because I come from a Navy family. They represent coming home. And when I got these, I believe 2 weeks later, I was able to move back here, move back home. So that kind of has a really good meaning for that too. What's my other tattoos? Next, I got this, Sweet Surrender, and this represents, I got this for my 28th birthday a couple years ago, and it represents a new chapter of my life and surrendering, kind of just surrendering my hopes, my fears, like just surrendering my pride and letting life take you where it leads you. And that in itself is a whole other story, but I'm kind of just giving you guys like a backdrop of all my tattoos. Trying to think of the other one. And then this one, which is backwards. I know you can't read it because I'm using my computer. But it says, "And I'll be the wings that keep your head in the clouds." This is a tattoo me and my sister share. She's like my god sister. And she has the other half of it, which is, "And I'll be the anchor that keeps your feet on the ground." So she has that on her arm. And then I have a sugar skull I tattooed myself on my thigh. And that just kind of represents me going after my dreams and saying goodbye basically to working for somebody else. The sugar skull is kind of like a new beginning for me, that I'm embracing my artistic abilities. I'm embracing that to become an entrepreneur and have my own business and work for myself, become more self-sufficient, and I love it. So there you go. There's a backstory of my tattoos. Just in case anyone wanted to know. If not, I don't care. Well, I do care. So, as far as my future tattoo plans, I have a lot of plans, and I don't really know if I'm going to design them myself. There is a couple I do want to design myself. Sorry, it's like 3:30. I need my afternoon coffee. Some of the next probably major tattoo I want to get, I'm thinking either starting my sleeve or working on my chest piece, and I'm eventually going to have a neck throat piece as well. And in case anyone's wondering what I'm getting there, I plan on getting galaxies, but I want the flower of life in the negative space here. So, and I have a few other things I planned. I mean, I'm basically going to have all this done. I want to get my knuckles done. I want to get my hands done. There's a lot I want to get done. But now I'm rambling, like I always do at the end of my videos. I'm going to go, because here I am, getting really animated, and I have to go drop off this application for this duplex. So you guys, wish me luck. Keep your fingers crossed that I get it, and soon I will be filming from another location. Alright, so I'm off. See you guys later. And yeah. Okay, bye.